Seniac, we're losing a lot of money. 71k? We need to make more. At the end of the episode, losing 75k. Child in OilTown. Mummy, where did the sun go? Mum, the train tracks are blocking our view, but it's for a good cause, to decrease our debt. Dad, honey, we're actually losing even more money. Mum, what is our mayor doing? Seniac, reclaims land every time. Me, Seniac, you're going to turn the ocean to a lake. Negative profit exists. Literally everyone. We have gathered here today to commemorate literally the entire city. City Skylines, let's build cities. Seniac, I'm far ahead of you. Connecting countries in City Skylines. Guys, welcome back to another episode of OilTown here in City Skylines. Yes, last episode we did the unthinkable. They said it could never happen. They said it was impossible. I finally connected the USA and OilTown. Only by a train line, okay? But it's an underground connection, which means there's a tunnel that now connects. So, would you consider OilTown then an island if it's connected underground via a tunnel? I don't know how you would kind of think about. I don't know what is English anymore. But guys, welcome back to another episode. We not only connected it, we redid the train network in the USA, which is hopefully going to help us out. Now, I did say last episode, hopefully it will start making us more money because we can export goods a little bit better. But if anything, without spending more money, because what I didn't take into account was, yes, we can make more money by exporting goods, but it costs a lot of money to have freaking train lines, especially as one as long as the one that goes all the way to freaking OilTown right now, guys. Holy moly. It is ridiculous. But guys, welcome back to another episode. We're going to try... Look at that. I'm now down to 84,000 a week losing. We're going to try and make some more money. You know where this goes. Today, we're going to try and decrease the deficit. Now, an easy way to do it is to raise taxes. I already have taxes raised. That is even more worrying. So our big wage bill is pretty much going the expenses, if you look, public transport, of course it is. And the big spenders are airplanes, boats and trains, and a little bit of subway too. Shock not. So we're going to try and get some more money back in the bank. Now, I've only enabled the super demand mod just for this episode alone. Don't worry, it's not sticking around because I just want to maximize all the current zoning that I have to understand where we fully at. So once we know where we're fully, how many boats there are? Oh my god. Once we fully know where we're at right now, we can really start to make a plan. So I've noticed, and I don't know if they're still kind of screaming for it. They were earlier. The industrial was screaming that there's not enough raw materials. I know these guys are screaming earlier as well, but they seem to kind of sort themselves out. But the fact that they were screaming for it is not a good idea. It's not good at all. So what I want to do is place down a couple of warehouses so we can store some raw goods to the industry, so they're continually pumping out, and we're hopefully going to be continually making money. I don't know. Oh, look at that. We're down to 59,000. I didn't even do anything, boys. How is OilTown Corp? Beautiful. Even OilTown Corp can't save us right now. The amount we're spending on public transport. Right, so I've added a road here then. Give a nice little quick access down to these two areas. But I want to add some warehouses around here. So the warehouses then, again, like I said, they're going to store the goods for us. Do I have any of these? I don't even have all of these in, but I can't because I don't have all the full industries. Right, these are going to store goods. So how big can I squeeze in a gap like that? Ooh, baby, I can't go that big. So we'll have one there. We'll squeeze in one there. And we can squeeze in one there. So we got 3 there altogether, because there's traffic's dead over here anyway. And we're going to have it store. Let's see. I just want, like, I could do commercial goods there. We could get in... I mean, I do unique factory products, but that's kind of not what we want to do. All products, no. I'm just going to do commercial zone goods. I know it doesn't really do anything much for the factories, but at least they can store the goods in there. commercial zone goods. Nice. Because that's pretty much what these produce to a certain extent. Some do, some don't. But we've got a couple of warehouses now. Beautiful. Now, is there any unique factors I can take advantage of? So, from the oil, we're producing oil and petroleum. I think I've got all the buildings down for that. No. 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 Oh, petroleum refinery. But it does require metals. And that's something that we don't have. I mean, we could import them. How big is that? Oh, my good God. Oh, my good God. Maybe that's a job for America. Now, guys, would you be opposed to having another industry if it was only on the USA? What is going on right now with these boat jams? We got boat jams for days, boy. That's crazy. That really is. Right, anyway then, they started bringing the goods in. They started to bring a couple of goods in right now for this. And then obviously they're all stored over here. They can then export them beautifully. Nice, just checking the boats there. I want to do the same over here as well. Now, we might be able to squeeze in some slightly larger warehouses just because of the size of the USA. So look at that there. Beautiful. We'll drop one there. Can I get one over on this side somewhere? We got some serious traffic right now for exporting over there. It comes in waves, the traffic does. It's kind of weird and cool all at the same time. I think I might just drop 2 warehouses just here. There we go. That'll fit in lovely. And we'll go with... We've got no unique factors on here. We have no zoned industry, so it's just going to be straight up commercial goods that we can just dump and sell whenever we need. Right. Okay. Good stuff. So, also, we only have really one park in the whole of this region, which is our Charles Phillips, the very first man to set foot on OilTown. This makes some good money. Not saying this is going to solve all our money issues, but it can decrease the deficit a little bit. Now, we need one in the USA. We need a nice little park over here, which I think I might pick somewhere around here for it. Might even choose this. Do you know what? Could even choose this area as well as a nice little central piece to the whole place. Maybe I'll bring a road up here and just kind of zone a little bit there and turn this patch here into a little park. I want to do that. I also want to add in a national park. No, is it called a national park? What is it called again? I've literally forgotten what it was called. Wrong button. Nature reserve. Is it nature reserve? Yeah, kind of. Maybe to do something with this mountain where we can get them to walk up to the top of the peak and overlook. Look at that glorious view we've got now. But they're all going to be designed to try and make some money. So I think I'll start with the USA and then we'll work on the other one. I'm now losing 128,000. Guys, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Right, okay. So if I bring this road up for now, just to kind of get an idea. Why won't it? Oh, I was going to say, why won't it snap? So if I bring that up to here. Now I do have that I can bring up to there. And if I create a parallel road just to kind of run alongside here just for a second. And then just create a nice little bend. There we go. And now do I make this go straight into this? Like that? And then I could maybe continue this down a bit. Yeah. Right, we'll go with that. So we've got plenty of space in there to do some zoning and whatnot to kind of add stuff in. But then this whole little section here will be our beautiful little city park. So let's zone the area real quick then. No, I've got to place down the park entrance, don't I? So city park. The City Park of America. Now we have, in terms of public transport, there we go, the subway stops just there, so and we got one there as well. So it'd be a great idea just to add it in right next door to it. It's a good connection, a solid connection, mate. And then City Park, paint the area. Just kind of go around the borders. So there's one over there where you can do another park entrance. Now, do I make it go underneath here? And now we'll leave that side as it is. Well, that's all good. So let's get some side gate entrances in then. So obviously we're going to want one over here. Do I do 2 either side? Yeah, why not? We'll do one just here as the road crosses over. We'll do one right on the edge just there. We'll do one over here and then one at the very end as well to cover all the angles. So we have to do some park path then. We'll try and make it come down by 10 there. Make that come in by 10. We'll connect straight like that. So let's bring that to there. And if I can anarchy this connection in. Oh, it's not going to do it, is it? That's going to be annoying. Alright, get rid of all of this. There we go, boys. We got it there in the end. So that will go straight down to there. Nice. That to there and to there. We'll continue our diagonal. To there and to there. So we've got these nice little walk-in areas. Like that, where everything is pretty much reachable. It looks like a redundant A or something like that. It's kind of cool. So we got all that stuff in there. Let's get some stuff that will kind of build up the city park vibes. Oh, plane going over, boys. Plane going over. Okay, right. So let's get the oh, 2 planes. Hello. This is gonna be a very busy park. Little park plaza in there. We get a nice little park cafe just here. We get a couple of these little cafes in because they're always good to kind of dot around. Restrooms are always good near the cafe, so once you've eaten, you can do a poop. We've got then the info booth, which okay, do you know what? We'll drop it there. And I'll drop one over here as well. You just never know. Right, the chessboard, throw one there. One just here. Now we do a nice little kind of, what are they called? They're called, yeah, gazebos. Alright, dot a couple of these around. We got the climbing frame for the kids. We have the trampoline in park as well, which is, they'll love that. And that's all I'm going to place in for now. We'll drop a couple of trees in to kind of bulk this area up. Oh, it needs water and power. Of course it does, mate. So, only that bit there needs the extra water. In terms of power, they're going to need it round here as... Oh, it's just the gate over here it needs it. Yeah, okay. We'll leave that for now, just a second. Let's place in some trees. Because, again, like I said, this is a park. I want to kind of bulk it up. Go for some slightly darker ones. I'm going to go for some taller ones as well. It's a city park. It's the only place we can get some fresh air. Kind of. Kind of, boys. And I don't know whether to kind of like do a little bit of terraforming height. Because it's very flat over here, isn't it? It's very flat. So, right, let's see what we can do. Right, if we do a little lump there, a little lump there. And then what we do is we can't... Oh! Wrong button! Just smoothing it all off. It's not much. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. And then Cedar Grove little park figure here. Give me some suggestions as to what I should call this park in the comment section down below. But I'll up the ticket price. People to slowly come in, and hopefully that would then generally just make us a little bit of money. I might as well zone a bit of road over here, innit? So, straight down there. Oh, I had that perfect then. Straight down there. And straight down there, create some perfect grids. We've got a little bit of a mess over here. Hopefully we can sort out. We're going to have to roll with it, boys. We're going to have to roll with it to get this perfect grid. Does it need water? Yes, it does. So add in the water just there. And now we do have all this office stuff over here. What's the unemployment rate like anyway? 5%. Okay. Now I could just add in, you know, we'll do some houses because it's near the park. So do some high density here. They're going to love the fact that they're living right next to the train tracks. But some house is going to be inside of the park area, which they'll love that even more. And I think we'll keep it like that. We'll keep only that side park, well, buildings inside the park. And that'll give that then eventually some power. I noticed as well, I got houses in between the highway. Well, not house. Yeah, I have. Well, commercial and a bit of residential. That shouldn't be there. There we go. So, see the park? It's on its way to making profit. Which, we're only going to really put a small dent inside of the big deficit that we've got. But we're getting there, guys. Every little helps, I suppose. Every little helps. Right, but as that builds up then, let's take a look at this nature reserve we're going to add in. Now, oh, actually, I just thought of something different. Hold on. Hang on, I'm just going to bypass that thought for a second. So we have a lot of vehicles using this road to get to this export area. We don't have that many using the airplanes. Vehicles, that is. Trains still come over. What if I did this road that simply just cut through over to here? Should we try that? Should we just see what would happen? Right, let me pause. Let's just give this a go. Alright, if I just kill that there for a second. We tunnel it. Wait, what's that? Did I already attempt this? I must have already attempted this and completely forgotten about it. I don't remember attempting this. Let's just see what would happen. I'll probably connect that back over to there for a minute. And see if they just slowly start to use that more. But anyway, let's focus on this then. So I'm not too sure where I would put the entrance of it, to be honest with you. Not quite sure where I'll put the entrance for them to kind of walk in here. I could maybe start it over here, but it's quite far away from any public transport. I could do it over here. But then it becomes like a... But then, yeah, actually, it will work. It becomes a nice windy feature. What type of path is it? Is it like a dirt path with decorations? Right, let's see what we could potentially do here then. Let's go... Right, let's stick it to that. And then let me see how this kind of rolls. Right, it's going to be a huge climb. Oh my god, that is one hell of a steep path, isn't it? See, it could work. But maybe not going down this route. So let me delete this. It's going in the right direction. I like the momentum. Is that, I'm about to say, is that a little bit more believable? But no, not here. See, that's a little bit more believable. That steep incline there. But how does it look? Yeah. I mean, you're climbing a mountain. You're going to expect some steep-ass climbs. You really are. You really are. But is that a bridge? It looked like it was kind of like a bridge then for a second, didn't it? This is actually quite cool. So if I got to the top here, and then what we would do is to create a little loop. So for a main gate, it's gonna be in a weird locale. I'm thinking about putting it here, and then we can create like a bridge over. Right, if I drop that there, just kind of bear with me a second, guys. If I bridged it up like that. Why is it going up in fours? So it dips under. And if I delete this... Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that. Hold on. So it's unique, okay, guys? It's freaking unique. And it's your way to get over there. Some stuff we just gotta do what we've gotta do to get this working. That is way too high. I can come down a little bit. There we go. And it's a nice little nature trail going up the mountain. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know. Right, let's get this region zoned. I'll just literally follow the path. Like that. I could get a little side gate in over here. But that would be classed as cheating, wouldn't it? It would, yeah. Right, okay. So, we could do some camping so far up for people who failed. When they got so far. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Whoa! That came out of nowhere. So nice little camping ever so far. We'll do some at the top, but let's try and squeeze in a couple here. Like people who are like, we're so close, we can still go, but like, no, I need to rest. But these will provide really good views. Yeah, it's quite nice. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we'll do some... Oh, I like this little centerpiece. Well, we need a centerpiece up there, don't we? So we could get in... one of those. We could get in... We could get in like a bigger version like this. How does that look? Or if I merged it on this side... And if I... bring it down a bit. See, that's better. That's better. That's definitely a lot better. Then, oh, this is gonna be really good. I'm quite excited about this. We can't do any of the fishing stuff or anything like that, but we get a couple more tents lying around. There we go. Get some little ones. Get a couple of campfires down. And how does that look so far? So it looks like it's all integrated within it then, doesn't it? which looks pretty sweet. Has anybody tried to walk in yet? We had 4 visitors so far. Let's up those pricing. Come on, get some serious cash coming in, boys. This is what I want, the viewing decks. These are going to be so important. So one that side. Can I squeeze in any around here? Yeah. And then we'll get them dotted around if I can. Wonder if I can squeeze any on the around here. You need enough space underneath. There we go. They're pretty cool because I'm like, you're viewing all of OilTown. Since I've sneezed right now, I can't even talk. Right, that's pretty dope. Okay, what else can we throw in there? We got some lookout towers. Or we oh, these big boy lookout towers. Yes, mate. One there and there. There's a little camp thingy down here as well. Yes. Someone's already walking up to go into the tent. Oh, he's having a little bit of a barbecue. Oh, he's sitting down. Hello, sir. You're so tiny. Oh, this looks dope, man. This looks so good. It'll take a while before anyone can be able to get up here anyway. The boulder site. Ooh. It's like what people are climbing, isn't it? But it's quite difficult to squeeze something like that in. Okay, maybe do it a little bit lower then. How's that? What if I just like lowered it? About there. Yeah, that will work. That will definitely work. We have the hunting cabins. Do I want any hunting cabins up here? Maybe that's something like a little bit lower. A couple of lookouts. Which one's that there? Okay, yeah. A little bit of campfire on it. Oh, this is pretty cool. I like it. It's a little bit touch and go with some of the slopes. But what if we did like what we would normally do? If I angled this? Oh no! It's gonna undo. Woo! Wrong button. There. Undo. Right, get rid of you. You. What if I just lowered it? I think that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? If I kind of lower it like that. Oh, I like that. As if they're walking up an indent where it's on both sides. Oh, that could be cool. See, there we go. A little bit of fine tuning there makes it look a little bit better. Okay, right. So I think the closest person so far is this dude up here, who looks like he's on his little slow jog. I don't think anybody else has made it up here just yet. No. I thought that was people then. No, it's the little lookout things, isn't it? Where is he now? He's there. So he's got a long way to go just yet. He's got a real long way. Let's create this more as a bend. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So people are slowly now making their way over. In terms of public transport, we have a subway stop just there. We have tram stops there. There's a bus stop just over there as well. So that works out well for us on that front. And we haven't quite made the monies back just yet. We haven't quite made the monies back. But we'll get there. We already had 19 visitors to this point, so still got plenty of time. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to add in another side entrance. It would make more sense on the money front. But I don't know whether I just want them to be able to walk all the way up. Right, did that dude get up here? Where is he? Oh, he's there, he's there. Man, he's got such a long walk. There we go, he's chilling there. That is one hell of a walk, isn't it? Anybody else coming up this far? I haven't seen anybody just yet. Okay, these guys are just here. They've just entered. Okay, there's lots more people now on the way. You just got to give them time to make their way over, don't you? Do you know what? I'm going to add in that little side dungeons up here so these guys feel like they're closer to it. I need to kind of zone the area over a little bit more, don't I? Well, I'm going to take it from here. From that one. So, side entrance. Just here. Alright, we'll take it from there. It's not as bad. Oh, it makes that a really steep incline, doesn't it? Bring that one down a bit as well. There we go. Not saying it's a little bit more natural, but it just makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? Kind of does. So then all these guys up here in the Oilywood Hills have reasonable access. Because they're... it's like they get to bypass the big climb, then they got to do the small climb. Because they're rich, boys. That's what it is, isn't it? That's what it freaking is right now. Damn, Folios. Right. Was this any good? No. Because they're just simply choosing to go this way round. Gotcha. So if I had killed off this, right, just for a minute, but then if I attach that to here, then they'll only just come down this way and go in. I'm trying to get him to use the freaking airport. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? I just don't think it's going to happen. But we'll see how that goes, because if it doesn't work full stop, then that's a shame. I mean, I can incorporate the... I can move these over to this side. I could get two along here using this road. Which could work, but... it's just one of them things, isn't it, boys? It's just one of them things. We're only going to change their tactics and go to a different route. Nobody wants to take my tunnel. But again, it's all a little tester. Right, anybody coming through here yet? No, no one's made their way over. Have we made money yet? No, not really. How's the park in the US of A? Okay, let's go to ×9. What the game considers ×9 at this point. Okay, that's now making profit. Really good. It's already on level 2. Got 2 stars. Those guys are going to love the fact that they look out their bedroom window and see a freaking train going past. Nice. Oh, no, the water doesn't go all the way. There we go. So we're now only losing 35,000 a week. I don't know whether that's just a low point. I've caught it at a low point. It's going to go back up. It probably is going to go back up. Then it's going to end on 29,000 a week. Ooh. So what are these like now? These like pretty much, yeah, they're doing good. Can be imported, can be exported. Good stuff. Right, I like it. Where did I place the ones? Oh, they're over here, aren't they? Yeah. So I'm seeing more movement around these areas, which is a good sign. Trains are coming in to bring in goods, which again is a good sign. That train's just gone out. Nice. Are they using my tunnel yet? No. So then they all hover around this one. It's a weird scenario, isn't it? It's a weird scenario how they all just kind of snail to one area. Right, let's kill off this anyway. And let's kind of get that back in to a certain extent. There we go. There we go, sir. Okay. So, the trail right now. Ooh, that's jumped up quite a bit, hasn't it? Anyone coming in from this area? Not yet, mate. Not yet. Could this car be making its way? No, I thought that car's going to make its way over. How many people are at the top? Not many. It takes a while to get to the top. It's a walk and a half. Trying to see how far they've come. Oh, there's a dude just... Oh, there's someone there. Someone there. Or is this person about to go over to it? Where are they going? Where are they going? Oh, of course they are. Of course they are. But how many people are now entering it? Yeah, we're getting a fair few, which is not bad. Interesting. So they're all making their way over to this one now. Trying to disperse as much as we can. Okay. Get you, boy. I get you. It's pretty sweet. So I think mainly for here then, guys, doing those parks and stuffs really haven't changed the fact that we're still losing a ton of money. Like a ton of money. So at some point we're going to have to go through all our expenses and see where we can cut some stuff down. We're really going to have to look at that. Now, as good as these... What's the most expensive transport? It is... Well, the boat is pretty high. Now, what I'm thinking of is, do we need so many ferries? I could cut the ferries down. I could cut the blimps down as well. And because we have a train line underneath, I could set up a passenger line for the trains to the two islands. That makes it really easy for those guys to get to and from. So that's one way of shedding a little bit of the fat off our expenses. Look at the income coming from this though, the planes. That's the blimps. That has to be the blimps. Subway, we're making nothing. Oh, it could be that it's... Are they playing football right now? No. Because normally on a... Are they coming in to play football? Oh, we won a lot, haven't we? Because on football days, it's free public transport, isn't it? Which, turning that off. We need to get back into money-making mode, don't we? We really do. We really... Ooh, are we underwater here? How's that happened? It's underwater, but it's got no water. I don't know anymore. What is real life? What is real life? I think next episode then, guys, we're going to have to take a serious look at our expenses because they fluctuate so bad. But we've got to do something that can make us some serious money. Either make us more money, placing some more zoning, or starting to trim stuff because we have a lot of ships. We have a lot of expenses with... Like the blimps. I bet there's not even that many people waiting. No. So maybe I don't need as many blimps to cut down. Is that blimp going back full? No. Is that blimp coming full? No. We don't need that many blimps. Same with the boats. I mean, that one's going to go back full. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. Well, is this one coming full? Not even coming full. No. 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 That's not even... That's got no one on board. Yeah, we okay, I can see places where we can definitely kind of reduce our outgoings. And that's what we'll focus on next episode, guys. We're now in a reconnaissance mission to try and bring back to life OilTown. Making money at the Empire Trail anyway. That's good. The Cedar Park. Ooh, making a nice chunk of money. So, bringing in some cash. But we're still losing cash. So we'll sort that out next episode. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.